Welcome back. It is 6:45. Many in search of a job are experiencing a different hiring process than ever before. One thing that remains the same is the nerve-wracking job interview. Joining us this morning, we have Josh Connor from JobFest Kern to see if he can maybe calm you down just a little bit. Josh, good morning.
Good morning.
You know, it's not like the old days where they just come in and they ask you a couple of standard questions and you're done. I mean, just going through a list that you provided to us with some of the questions that interviewers can throw your way. Man, there's a lot of curveballs on here.
They do that, and they have an agenda. They have an answer that they're trying to get out of you.
Okay.
We all know they're going to start with, tell me about yourself. So we went over the 60-second commercial, talk about professional you, not the weekend you. But then they'll throw these questions like, what has been your most meaningful work experience? So these are things you have to talk about. And the answer that they want to hear is that you have problem-solving skills, that you have creativity, your initiative is there, and that you're self-aware of what's going on in the workplace.
Now, you've talked about preparing some of these answers and whatnot. How do you sit there and deliver those, though, without coming off sounding scripted?
It has to be honest. I mean, try to be honest with yourself. Try to find that time and that experience that helped you grow as an employee at whatever company it was, and trying to keep it relevant to the position that you're applying for. If you're going to be a forklift driver and they said, tell me about an experience, and all you're talking about is that you were a cashier, that it kind of does, it's not relevant. But if you have a time that you are working with one of the people loading the shelves and you help them or something, okay, now we're getting into that forklift moving product and stuff. So trying to keep it relevant is big. Hit your keywords, you know what I mean? Do a lot of research. Follow our page. We post graphics like this that give you the answers to your questions.
Is there a worry at all that sometimes people, even if you have the most perfect answer, that is there a time limit? Can it go too long?
It actually can. You can actually talk yourself right out of a job.
Okay.
You know, so some employers will be really comfortable with you and you're going to feel relaxed and you're going to want to sit back and be like, oh man, I love this place. But you can't do that. I mean, you have to be honest. You have to be professional, and just know that you're here to help this company, and they want to know that you're going to give whatever you can to their company to help them grow, because that's their goal, is to continue to grow.
You know, I've heard some people, complain about these types of questions and, revealing too much about themselves. But when you sit back and look at it, I mean, the simple fact is, how many applications are some of these, places going through for these jobs?
I mean, depending on the positions, but thousands. I mean, you're looking at how many people are unemployed right now due to this pandemic. And it's hard to get back into the work life. You know what I mean? After some people have been off for 6 months, but there's jobs out there. Stay positive, keep up the good work. And as we've always said, looking for a job is a full-time job.
All right, very good. Josh Connor with JobFest. We appreciate that. If people want to go and look for these questions, where can they find them?
JobFest Kern on Facebook and Instagram.
There you go. Josh Connor, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.